For this lab, you will need 2 tablespoons granulated sugar, 2 teaspoons cinnamon, 1/3 cup brown sugar, 1 teaspoon water, 2 tablespoons butter, and 1 large can of refrigerator biscuits. Equipment. You will need 1 fork, 2 custard cups, your dry measuring cups, measuring spoons, your microwave, and a glass pie plate or casserole dish. You can even use a square one.
So the very first steps of this recipe have us mixing our cinnamon and sugar. So I just take a little fork and mix it together. And then it has me setting it aside. My next step tells me to put my brown sugar, so plopped right in there, my butter, which I will unwrap and put in my baking dish, and my teaspoon of water in my shallow glass pie plate. And again, if you don't have a pie plate that's made out of glass, feel free to use any other large glass cooking vessel. Should all come out the same. So it says place it in, and I'm going to put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. Okay, so it has come out of the microwave, and now I'm just going to mix this together. So it's brown sugar, butter, a little bit of water, and it's going to turn into almost a pasty syrup here. This is what makes the monkey bread taste really good. And it's okay if it's not liquidy. It's going to go back in the microwave. See, it looks like caramel. That is exactly what we want. All right. So now it says to use a spoon. I have a fork in my hand. I'm going to continue using my fork. And it says push the mixture away from the center of the pie plate. Place a custard cup upside down in the center of the dish. And get it out of the middle here as much as I can. And I'm going to take my custard dish and I'm going to put it upside down. So what do you do if you don't have a custard cup? If you have a glass cup, I could also put a drinking glass, as long as it's made out of glass, upside down in my pie plate. All right. The next step is to set this aside, because now we're going to start working with our refrigerator biscuits. All right, time to work with our biscuits. So to open the can, you see it shows me, it says start here, shows me a little pictures, directions. I'm going to peel the label off. And then the most fun part of this, I get to bang this can on the side of my countertop so that it'll pop. So here we go. It's popped open. And now I'm going to open up all of my refrigerator biscuits onto a cutting board. All right. So here are my biscuits, and they're ready to be worked with. So when it comes to these biscuits, I don't want to smush them. I want to separate them. I'm going to put them all on my cutting board right here. Hopefully we have enough space. And I'm going to take a butter knife, and it tells me to cut them like a plus sign. So I want them to be in 4 wedges. So you can use a butter knife, or if you have a pizza cutter in your house, it kind of makes this a little bit faster. So we're going to cut all of these into 4 little wedges. right, so I've rolled all of my little dough balls in the cinnamon sugar mixture, and I've put them around the edge. So think of this as like a donut, because the edge of my pie plate, that's what's going to cook the first in the microwave. Now I'm going to take my cinnamon sugar mixture, my leftover, and pour it on top. And the only thing I have to do now is put this back in the microwave. So it says cook uncovered in the microwave 3 minutes. And I will know that these are done when my dough springs back. So as you can see, the monkey bread came out of the microwave. I let it sit for a minute before pulling it out. You're definitely going to want to use pot holders. It's going to be really, really hot when it comes out of the microwave. Your next step is to flip this over. So easiest thing to do, take a plate, put it on top, and you are going to flip it. Now all of that caramel sauce is gonna be sticking, so I like to play the drums a little bit on top of it, and it'll slowly unstick from the top. About to flop. Drum roll. All right. You can scrape out any of the caramel sauce from inside your baking dish, but this is good to go now. It is delicious. You're going to love it. So let me see your pictures once you make monkey bread. So if we're going to make monkey bread in a mug, everyone is going to get 2 refrigerator biscuits. We will cut them in our crisscross, roll them in cinnamon sugar, and place them into our mug. And then I'm going to put this in the microwave for 1.5 minutes.